students. I hope you all are well and doing fine at home. So students, I welcome you all in today's EVS video, and this is our second video on the topic air, water and weather. Learning outcomes. So what are the learning outcomes of today's video? Today, you all will be able to explain the uses of air, and you all will be also able to explain the various properties of air. Dear students, before moving forward, let us discuss few essential questions. First is, what is the difference between clean air and dirty air? Second is, do you know that air is a mixture of gases? Name any three gases present in air. And third question is the air in your city clean or dirty? What do you think? Why or why not? So these are the three essential questions, students, which we will discuss. So now let's come to today's topic, which is what is air? Today in this video, we will talk about air, like the types of air, uses of air, properties of air, etc. So the first basic question is, what is air? Air is present all around us. We cannot see air nor we can touch it. We can only feel it as it blows, moves. As you know, students, that we cannot see air. All we can do is we can feel when it blows or when it moves around us. Air contains many gases like water vapors, oxygen and carbon dioxide. It also contains dust particles and smoke. We must breathe in fresh air and clean air. Breathing dusty or smoking air can make us fall ill. So student, it is very important for all of us to try to breathe in fresh and clean air, because the dusty, smoky, polluted air makes us fall ill. It makes our lungs unhealthy. Types of air. So students, now I will discuss the types of air with you. First is wind. Moving air is called wind. We can measure the speed of wind as well as find the direction in which it is blowing. Second is breeze. When the air blows gently, it is called breeze. And third is storm. When air blows very fast, it is called storm. Often a storm is accompanied by rain, thunder and lightning. A storm can even uproot trees and blow away roofs of kacha houses. So there are three types of air, students: wind, breeze and storm. When air blows gently, when it moves gently, it is called breeze. When air moves, it is called wind, and when it blows very fast, that is known as storm. So students, let us discuss the uses of air now. Air has various uses. We can breathe in air. Breathing is essential to stay alive. So as I have told you earlier also, that air is one of the essential natural resource. If there is no air, it means there is no life. It is essential to produce and keep fire burning. Burning is impossible in the absence of air. So if we want to burn fire, air is one of the essential element. And do you know which gas is required for fire burning? Yes, it is oxygen. In the absence of oxygen, the burning of fire is not possible. Next is, birds also need air to fly. So air is not only important for humans, it is important for each and every living being on earth. So dear students, let's discuss few more uses of moving air. It helps a yacht to sail on water. So students, have you ever seen a yacht? In case you haven't seen it, you can see it with the help of this picture. It's a boat with the cloth, and the boat moves on water with the help of moving wind. Next is, it moves the blades of windmill. So the moving air helps to rotate the blades of a windmill and generate energy. Next is, Musical instruments produces sound due to air blown in them. As you can see in this picture, do you know who's he? He is Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia ji. He is the greatest flute player of India. And what he is doing right now is he is just blowing air in the flute, which helps to produce sound, a beautiful musical sound, right? So, musical instruments produce sound due to air blown in them. Next is wind also helps to dry our clothes faster and it helps to fly kites also. So, only moving air, with the help of moving air, we are able to do many activities. So, dear students, let me discuss with you the properties of air and I will try to explain these properties with the help of examples. First property is air takes up space. So, we will take an example of a balloon here, students. When we blow air in the balloon, it expands, which means that air takes up space. Second property is air has weight. So here also we take two balloons. One balloon is full of air and second is empty. So the balloon with the air which is blown is having weight. Third property is air has pressure. So when the air blows very fast like a storm, it uproots trees or other light-weighted objects, which means that fast air is having immense pressure. Next is air expands when heated. So students, when we expand objects, when we heat objects, so it will expand. Air has no air, odor or taste. If you try to taste air or if you try to smell air, so there is no response, which means that air has no odor or taste. So dear students, in the next online class, we will try to do these properties of air with the help of various experiments, the live experiments in the class we will do, so that you can understand the properties of air in a better way. So dear students, our today's strategy is exit ticket 1, 2, 3. 3 means 3 things I learned today. 2 means 2 things I found interesting. And 1 means 1 question I still have. So students, let's recapitulate what we learned from today's video. Today we'll discuss 3 essential questions. What is the difference between clean and dirty air? Do you know that air is a mixture of gases and name any 3 gases present in air? Is the air in your city clean or dirty? What do you think? Why or why not? And then we discuss what is air, types of air, which is wind, breeze, and storm, then the various uses of air and the various uses of moving air. We also discussed the properties of air today, and as discussed with you, there are 5 main properties of air. And lastly, we did the strategy, that is exit ticket. So dear students, I hope that with this video would help you to understood what is air, types, uses and properties of air also. Thank you students.